Hello students, so we will continue our fourth video of class 10 mathematics chapter 1, that is GST. So in the previous video we have already discussed up to question number 9 and question number 10, 11, 12 are almost same. Okay, so try this or try question number 10 and 11. So I will do the question number 12 today. So it is also very easy. It is almost like the question number 6. Okay, it is exactly like the question number 6 only. So the question is given as that a dealer in Delhi supplies several items to another dealer. So before going to this, first turn the page number 13. Okay, 13 and 14. Question number 12. So question is, a dealer is in Delhi supplied several items to another dealer in Delhi, and those items fall into different GSTs, and find the total amount of bill of the dealer of if the detail of the supplied items are given below. So table is given, so we need to find the bill amount, total bill amount. All the transactions were within the same state. So we can do this by making one table. Okay, so first one is our item. We have 4 number of items A, B, C, D. Different items have different quantities and it have a different MRP for each piece. Okay, and for different item the dealer give different discount also, and we have different GST rate also. Okay, so question is very easy. So first we have our quantity or number of pieces. Question number 12. The number of pieces, then we have total rate per piece, then after that we can find the total cost. Okay, total cost or total cost in terms of rupees. Then we have discount percent. So after finding this, we can find the discounted amount. Discounted amount. Then we have GST in percentage. Then we can calculate the GST amount, and finally we can calculate the amount. So we need this. So make the table properly, okay, in your copy using scale. Okay, so total we have 4 number of items. So for the first item A, the number of pieces was 40 and the rate per piece was 100. So that means the total cost will be our 40 into 100. This will be our 4000. This is the total cost of all the pieces of item number A. Then discount percent given was 15%. So what will be the discounted amount? Discounted amount will be our 4000 minus 15% of 4000. So if we solve this, we will get 3400. So this is the discounted amount. That means this is the price at which he will sell the item. Okay, now GST is our 8%. So GST amount will be 8 by 100 into 3400. So if we solve this, we will get 272. So what will be the bill amount? This is the discounted amount. In this amount, GST will be added up. So this will be our 3400 plus 272. That means this will be our 3672. Okay, so likewise, if we calculate for the second item, which consists of 50 quantities, next we have next we have 150 pieces and 160 pieces. So calculate calculate the same thing by which I have done. Okay, for 40. Okay, so for 50 also our number of pieces was 80, then 40 and 50. So total cost will be, you have to multiply 50 and 40. So this will give you our 4000 only. So you have to write it, that is 50 into 80. 50 into 80 is equals to 4000. Likewise 150 into 40, this will give us 6000, and 50 into 160, this will give us 8000. Okay, so discounted percentage was 20%, 10% and 5%. So calculate the 20% of 4000 and subtract it from 4000. So after subtracting we will get 3200, and likewise calculate on your own that these numbers matches or not. Okay, so next we have the GST. GST is our 12%, 18% and 5%. So all of you know how to calculate the percentage. So find the 12% of 3200, you will get some amount. Similarly 18% of 5400 and 5% of 7600. Okay, so I have already calculated this, so I will write the figures. And the amount will be 358467 this and 7980. So as I have calculated in my copy, so you have to also calculate it and show it, like for the item number A. As I have given the detailed solution of this item number A, you have to write all the detailed solution of 50, 150 and 160 also. Okay, so therefore lastly we have to calculate the bill amount. Therefore total bill amount, this will be, we have to calculate all the amount. That is, first amount was 3672 plus 3584 plus 6372 plus 7980, and after calculating this you will get the total amount. So write it and send me. Fine. Okay. So let's move to question number 13. It is also very easy. Turn the page number 14. Okay, question number 13. So it is given that a cycle manufacturer in Ghaziabad, which is in UP, sold a cycle to a dealer in Agra, which is in UP, for 16,000, and again this cycle was sold to a dealer in Ujjain, which is in MP, for 17,500. And if the rate of GST is given, then we have to find the net GST payable. Okay, so before going to that, first try to find the map. Okay, how we will proceed it. So you can use one rough copy also. Okay, first you have to write it that there was one manufacturer. So suppose we write manufacturer for M, which is in UP, Ghaziabad. Okay, GHA, Ghaziabad. So from the manufacturer, the cycle was sold to a dealer. Suppose we use D for dealer, and this dealer is in UP, which is in Agra. So you can see that the state is same state. Manufacturer to dealer, both are in Uttar Pradesh, same state transaction. Okay, so there the IGST will be nil, and CGST and HGST will be the half of the GST. And again from the dealer in Agra, this dealer again sold the cycle to another dealer, okay, which is in Madhya Pradesh. Now the cycle have transported from one state to another state, that is from UP to MP, and this dealer is sold is in Ujjain. Okay, and at a price of 17,500. So manufacturer sold it to 16,000, and the dealer sold the to another dealer at a price of 17,500. Now the question was rate of GST. GST rate was our 12%. Now we have to calculate the net GST payable at Agra. This dealer, this how much amount he will pay as an GST. So what was the formula for GST payable? GST payable was output minus ITC. Output minus ITC, and this ITC is the input tax credit. and this is utilized from the input CGST or input SGST. So which one will be the output and which one will be the input? So output was the amount collected by selling some item. Okay, so this dealer have sold the cycle to Ujjain. So the GST collected on this 17,500 will be the output GST for this one dealer. Okay, and for the input and the GST payable by this amount 16,700 paid by our dealer in Agra, this will be your, the GST on this amount will be our input. Okay, so after finding this we have to subtract them, then only we can find the GST payable. Okay, so in this way you have to make one map in your mind or in your copy, then you can easily solve it. Okay, now we will proceed. So this is on the rough work. Okay, so the final solution will be okay, number one, the net GST payable. So for this we have to find the selling price. Okay, so selling price of the cycle for manufacturer, this manufacturer, selling price of the cycle for manufacturer, this is our 16,000. Okay, and rate of GST is our 12%. Fine. So therefore, as from the MP, as from the Ghaziabad, it have went to Agra, that is the same state. So our CGST will be equals to SGST. This will be our 6%. Why 6%? The half of 12% will be 6%, and 6% of on the rupees 16,000. So if we calculate it, we will get 960. So this is the CGST and SGST, and this CGST SGST will be the input CGST and input SGST for the dealer in Agra. Okay, so therefore we can write, so input CGST equals to input SGST. Again you have to write for whose input or whose output it is. Okay, so input CGST or input SGST of, not of, for the dealer. For dealer is equal, for dealer we have two dealer, so you can mention it which dealer. For dealer in Agra, this will be our rupees 960. Fine. So we have calculated the input. Now we have to calculate output so that we can find the GST payable. Okay. So let us move to next slide. Again, what the dealer have done, the dealer in Agra sold the cycle, to dealer in Ujjain. So this is the interstate. Okay, or we can say it have moved to the other state, to cycle to the dealer in Ujjain. Okay, at rupees 17,500. Okay, you can omit this also. So therefore, as the it is our out of state transaction, okay, not the intra-state transaction, so the IGST, this will be our IGST. So therefore IGST this will be equals to 12%. 12% of 17,500, and if we calculate this we will get 2,100, and this IGST will be the output IGST for the dealer in Agra. So output IGST for the dealer in Agra, this will be our 2,100. So we have calculated the input as well as output. Now we can find the net tax payable or net GST payable. So number one, the net GST payable at Agra, this will be our output, and this output was IGST output minus input. So for input we have two inputs, that is input IGST and input SGST, we have to add them. the input SGST plus input CGST. So if we calculate, this will be 2100 minus input SGST was 960 plus 960. So if we solve this, we will get 2100 minus 0, 6, 6, 12, carry 1, 9, 9, 18, 1, 19. So 2100 minus 19, 20, 0, 8, 1. So this will be 180. So this is the amount of GST payable at Agra. And the third part, not the third part, second part. Second part, it is asked that the input tax credit for the dealer in Ujjain, ITC. Okay, this ITC will be the input tax credit. And our input, okay, wait, the input tax credit for dealer in Ujjain. Now, if we see the map again, this is the map. So the second question, it is stated that what is the ITC for the dealer in Ujjain, for this dealer. For this dealer, which will be the ITC. The amount of tax paid on 17,500 will be the ITC for dealer in Ujjain, and the tax collected by the dealer on 17,500 will be the output. But we need to find the ITC for Ujjain. So the amount of GST paid by the dealer in Ujjain for 17,500, and the amount of GST paid for 17,500 was our 2,100. You can see this. The dealer in Agra sold the cycle to a dealer in Ujjain. This amount. So this is the IGST, and this amount is the output for the dealer in UP, and this amount will be the input for the dealer in Ujjain. So the second part. So input tax credit credit for the dealer in Ujjain will be equals to 2,100. Okay. So question number 14 is also same. Question number 15 is also same. Okay. So try to solve 13 and 14. In the next video, I will try to solve 15.